So I filmed this once before, and the audio was pretty bad. And I also had my hair up, so I looked absolutely disgusting. So I just wanted to make this video again. Because recently I got a bunch of clothes, and I made a video because I wanted to show my friends what I got. Um, but I didn't want to I got a lot, so I didn't want to. I can't think straight. 1 second. I didn't want to. I couldn't really put it on my story or something because that would be very long. So I just filmed it on my MacBook, and then I started editing it. And I put on my story, and I was like, "So I did a thing," and then a couple people were like, "Oh, you should put this on YouTube, or you should make a YouTube channel. That'd be fun because it's kind of I have the personality of someone that would want to make a YouTube channel. Annoying. Um, but I don't know. It was just for years. I think for maybe 5 years, I've been making videos on my little Surface. I got this little Windows Surface tablet for freshman year. And I used to just make video diaries and kind of talk about my day and my life and where I am, and just kind of updates for myself. And then I started making skits with some friends for a project, and I had really fun with that. And it just kind of progressed into, I don't know, me just kind of sharing my life and who I am. And it was something that really brought me a lot of joy. It made me really, really happy to do. And I loved making videos. So not a lot, there was only a couple people, but the people that were like, oh, you should make a YouTube channel, they knew that about me. They knew that I like to make videos. It's something I like to do. And also I just have a very annoying personality. And who's not annoying on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. Jenna Marbles, I love you. She's she's my favorite YouTuber of all time. So she's definitely not annoying. We love her. But I started editing it, and I really, really, really actually enjoyed that aspect of it too, oddly enough. I know everyone says they hate editing, they just like filming. But it was really fun for me to kind of make it into the vision that I wanted to. I like working on things and seeing my vision through. And so that was really fun for me as well. But I'm hesitant on making a YouTube channel. I didn't 5 years ago because when I was in high school, I was very concerned about what people thought about me. A lot of people, I was at a school, I transferred out of my school after my freshman year, but that school at the time, a lot of people, I didn't have a lot of friends, and I kind of got picked on a little bit here and there, and I became very self-conscious of what people thought of me. And after I'm out of high school, I don't really care about that anymore. I don't really care what people think about me. I've grown thick skin since then. So it's not really about that anymore. That was originally why I didn't want to make a YouTube channel. But now it's more YouTube has changed a lot over 5 years, and now people have this big budget and PR teams and marketing teams and legal teams and a lot of teams. And it's not really just one person making videos anymore. Definitely not on a MacBook with terrible audio quality. I apologize. I know it's going to be terrible no matter what I do, except get a mic, which I broke. So I don't have a fancy camera. I don't have a fancy mic or editing software. I just have photo booth and iMovie. But it's something that makes me really happy, and I look forward to doing that. Even if I don't show anyone, it's usually just for myself. I'll maybe show a couple friends, but it's usually just for me. And it's something that brings me a lot of joy in my life. But I really don't want to put it on YouTube. I didn't for a long time because my living hell wouldn't be if people judged what I did my peers. But if moms came up to me and they were like, "Oh, I saw that you made your little YouTube video," or "Oh, I saw what you put on YouTube. I saw your little video." If someone an adult I knew came up or my boss or something, I just it would be internally screaming. You know what I'm saying? That's terrifying for me. I've been babysitting for 7 years now, so I know a lot of adults and families and their kids watch a lot of YouTubes. I sound so old. YouTube videos, and if they ever stumbled across mine or something, or saw that I had, for some reason, if they ever saw it, it was just I had a cringy phase where I made Musical.lys, and it's still really fun. I think Musical.ly has some of the worst comedy, and I actually wanted to make a video on that, how terrible the comedy is on Musical.ly, comedy, if you can even call it that. And I hate it, but it was fun for me, and if it's fun for me, I'm gonna do it. So I had fun with that for a little bit, but it was just kind of weird. And like people I knew would be like, "Oh, my daughter saw you Musically," and I was like, "Ah!" like I don't. But that's like my first reservation. Also, if I were to make a YouTube channel, then it wouldn't be to be famous. I think being famous sounds terrifying, and I don't want any part of it. That wouldn't be my reason for starting a YouTube channel. To be honest, I would hate being famous. I think that'd be terrible. Like, a lot of people don't ask to be famous. It just kind of happens to a lot of people, and they don't choose it, and then they become like a slave to the public. They get to tell you, they control your career. They get to tell you what you say, what you can't say. They get to tell you, you know, what you can talk about, and you have a whole PR team that's in charge of everything you do, and it sounds terrifying. I have a voice, and I have unpopular and strong personal opinions, religious opinions, political opinions. I have very strong and unpopular opinions in my life, and I will never have someone tell me what I can and can't say and what I can and can't believe. I grew up in America, where people can believe whatever they want and they're free to do so. And to me, it's really scary when people become this high public figure that they are silenced, or they're told they're crazy, or they need to go to a mental asylum because of what they believe. Granted, some people are crazy, but a lot of people, they do that to silence them or shut them up. And I don't know. I think people feel very entitled on the internet. They see something they don't like and they make a comment, and to me, I don't want to have to deal with that, because if people say opinions that are different than mine, I feel the need to speak up and say something. I feel the need to say my opinion, even though I don't need to and no one really cares. I get like that, or you know, it may come off strong or harsh, but I like sparking a conversation between people. I think it's something we're missing a lot, and a lot of times my internet persona comes off harsher than I intend. But I think it's really important. I think that there's so many polar opposites, especially in the political realm today, where it's scary and it's terrifying, and I don't like that. I think we need to have a conversation. I think we need to make a compromise and come up with that. I'm just saying words at this point. I need come up with a compromise. I think it's very important. I don't know, it's weird because like I want to become popular enough so that I can meet Jenna Marbles, like my queen, my everything. my sister, love her. That didn't even make sense. That was a really bad James Charles impression, but I love James Charles. But like at the same time, I don't want to be popular. Like I just want to make it because it's something I enjoy. Like I'm very that type of like personality that it's hard to explain. Like I put that stuff on my Snapchat story all the time. Like I make like really long rants, or me just being really stupid. I used to make skits with like the filters. I did one where it was like a skit with an employee from Urban Outfitters or something like that. And it was like, it was so strange. But I had people like sliding up on my story and be like I was waiting for the end because I didn't finish it at first. Like one of them, I don't remember. I did a couple. They're very crunchy. They're like, why didn't you finish it? Like I was waiting for the end, and I was like, something that I enjoyed. I've made it for myself. Let's get one thing straight. People really, really hate or like my Snapchat stories. Like I've had people block me and unfollow me, and that's totally fine. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Like they act like I'm forcing them to watch it, like I'm holding a gun to their head. Like I don't care if you watch it. You don't have to. Like I really don't care. But people are like, what bothers me, or when people are like, why do you put this on your story? Why, this is too long. Your Snapchat stories are so long. Like, you don't have to watch it. Don't watch it. I don't care. I literally don't care. No one's forcing you to watch it. Yeah, but I just watch everyone's. And that's my problem. How? Like, I don't understand. So I don't care if you block me or add me. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. If you have to block me and add me to do that, don't care. I'm not making it for you. I laugh at my own Snapchat stories. I'm a hilarious person. No, I'm not. But, like, I watch it, like, 10, 15 times because I truly do make it for me. Like, I know people like, I wear makeup for myself. I don't wear makeup for myself. I wear makeup for other people who think I look not dead all the time. Like, but I truly do, like, make content, if you can even call it that, for myself. Like, it's so enjoyable making these videos on my MacBook or my Surface, or making things on my Snapchat story, being stupid, and or even the Musical.lys. Let's not talk about that. I'll probably make one tonight. I'm just kidding. But like, it's not for that. It's for me, and I watch it like literally 20 times. Like I'll go and I'll watch my old stuff so many times, and like, I don't know why. Maybe I'm a narcissist. Who knows? But other people sometimes will be like, oh, I was waiting for the end of that Snapchat story, or I was like, oh, that was really cool. I've had someone tell me, I never miss your Snapchat stories. Like you post things that are different than everyone else's, and that like makes my day. That makes me so happy. That's something I enjoy so much impacts other people, and so that part of YouTube's really appealing to me, and something that I'd really want to do. But at the same time, I have a lot of reservations about it, and I'm scared. I have a lot of anxieties, and I don't know about it, and I don't know if I'll work up and get over that and actually post a video. I'm actually editing that haul video or whatever. And I've had like a really good time doing it, and I don't know if I'm gonna continue it. I want to, but I'm also scared at the same time, and I also don't know what it'll become. But if I do make a YouTube channel, one thing is going to be very certain is it will never be my sole career. I will never have YouTube telling me what they can monetize, what they can't monetize, and therefore controlling what I say and do. I will have a voice. I will speak my mind. And no one's going to be able to tell me differently. I'm going to make what I want. I'm going to make what makes me happy. People are going to judge me no matter what I do. So if I do make something, which I haven't decided yet, part of me is like, you should just do it because people are going to judge you no matter what you do in your life. And you should just enjoy it. But part of me is really scared. Part of me is very nervous. People will think it's cringy, or people won't enjoy it, or I'll have mothers come up to me and be like, "Oh, I saw what you put on YouTube," and I'll just internally scream for 10 days. I don't know, but if I do make it, I will always be myself. I have a voice that people need to hear. Well, they don't need to hear it. No one really needs to hear my voice, but there are people that could be very useful. I have a lot of unpopular opinions. I have a voice that isn't heard very often in social media or presences like that. I just want to share my life with people and meet Jenna Marbles. That's it. But I will never solely depend on YouTube. Will never become to that, no matter what happens. I probably will never get over 5 subscribers if I ever do make one. But I'm never gonna change what I believe so that other people feel comfortable, or that it's PC or whatever. I will speak my mind, and I will say what I believe, and hopefully people will enjoy it. So that's all I really wanted to say.